I just really quickly wanted to start this vlog off. I feel like I say this at the beginning of every vlog, but I feel like it's been a minute since we've talked. So this morning, I had a super exciting interview. I'll probably talk about it a bit later. So that is going well, and I love my hair today. I did my leave-in curls, like the thing. I'll show a picture of it because it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like a leave-in curl thing that's like a halo around your head, like crown, I don't know. But I dried my hair after I got out of the shower and then I put it in there instead of, I've been doing it like right after I get out of the shower. I'd let it dry maybe a little bit and then put it in there. But I really like it. It's a little bit like looser, but still looks really good. Because my problem is it gets these really thick ringlets, and no matter how much I brush them, they just kind of roll back up. So I feel like it just looks a bit like a looser kind of thing rather than like the ringlets. I think it looks really good. I also want to see if I can get it to where, because I know like it's a lot more popular right now to curl into your face, like the Sabrina Carpenter look. So I want to see if I can find a way to like roll it the opposite way around the curler. Right now I'm gonna go try on a pair of pants. My boyfriend's workplace has a sale on some joggers that look really cute. So those are like $16. So I'm gonna go try them on and see what size fits me, and then I think he's gonna get them for me, which is super sweet. Okay, maybe this is a really niche thing, but whenever, like if you've ever had to pony, like, you know, like just like a little hop thing, I always do the head. I was doing it then. So we're doing a move like that, but I do my head. I don't know why I do that. I need to practice ponying. Like, I don't even know if I can do it without the head. Okay. Oh my gosh. Why? So in my head, I think it's because I did a lot of like 1950s type things whenever I learned how to do it. Like I was in a show choir. So, okay. Okay, let me do it with the head. Pony. Pony. Okay. Pony. 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 Oh no. Okay, one more time. Okay. Pony. I can't transition to the other side. Okay. Pony. Pony. I wanted to do it. Pony. I feel like I'm not as good. I'm better a right pony than I am a left pony. Pony, 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 pony. Okay, there. I did it, I think. Close enough. So what I was doing was an MK Fit, like Emily type is, I think, her first name. MK Fit, so EMKFIT. And I found her workouts during like 2020. I think that might have been when she started her channel, was in 2020, and her gyms were closed, and so she started posting online. And so it's like high intensity interval training. And for the longest time, I haven't been able to do it because of my health and my heart rate. Like right now, it's still 130, which is okay, which I need to end my workout. I really adore her, especially if you are a former musical theater person. I also use these drops for my health. They're called Buoy Hydration Drops, an electrolyte supplement. It's similar to what Liquid IV does for you, except for it has less sugar. And so you can just add it as a filler into like any drink. If you use too much, you're supposed to just use a little bit. If you use too much, it does taste pretty like salty, like you're having a sip of the ocean. My boyfriend learned that the hard way. My coffee. Sorry, I know I'm getting distracted. My coffee was just in there like that. Like the top broke. And I haven't used bagged coffee in months, so that's not a good sign. I haven't been able to do her workouts because I have to keep my heart rate at a good level, but now I'm on month 7 of my training plan, and things start to be a bit more freeform at that point. Like, I'm allowed to run in a limited capacity, meaning it's just like sprints. I've been having such a hard time with my strength training. I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like weight training. I don't feel like doing the machines. All I want to do is get on the treadmill and do my steps. I can do that all day long. I love it. I think it's that I get to just sit there and watch something or listen to a book, or, I mean, I could listen to a book, I could listen to music whenever I'm strength training too, but I don't know. I have some aversion to my strength training right now. I wasn't feeling like getting out and going to the gym, so I'm proud of myself for just doing a little HIIT, and it was 20 minutes. I was like, oh, 20 minutes, like it's not, you know, that much. It won't be that hard, like it's just 20 minutes, it'll go by like that. And it was a Chapel Roan workout, so that was really fun. It kicked my freaking butt. The one that I showed, the one that I filmed, was a little bit of a lower intensity one. The high intensity ones, you would have seen me flip-flopping around. As MK Fit says, wrong and strong. But it was very fun. I'm glad I did it. Okay, I'm gonna drink my water and I'm gonna chill because I have not been. I went from the interview and then I was on the phone with all of my loved ones telling them that my interview went well. And then I talked to my best friend for like an hour, and then I had to go to my boyfriend's work to try on those pants that you saw, and then I ended up having lunch with him because he had ordered lunch and ordered a big bowl, so I ate there, and then I had to put gas in my car. I worked out, and now I'm finally going to get to sit down and relax for about an hour before he comes home. And I just feel like I have so much to do. Like, my house is a mess. I want to finish writing the plot of my script. I can talk you guys through what I'm doing later, but I'm trying a different approach with my writing. But I want to try to finish my script, and I need to clean, and I need to pack, and I need to do laundry. But you know what I need more than anything? I need to sit down and chill and watch my shows for a minute, have some alone time before my boyfriend gets home, and enjoy my day.
No, not to it. No, I don't need the trouble. I can't think straight, can't concentrate. Feels like I'm seeing double. You're on my mind, deep in my head. I think you're taking over me. Do you feel it now? What I told you about, do you feel it now? Knowing no rain won't make a change, won't fold your boldest back.
New Orleans. Welcome to the Eras Tour. the Eras Tour. You guys have all just made all these bracelets and you're training them, and you've turned this into such a fun thing. And now, like, I roll into New Orleans and there's a giant friendship bracelet on the outside of the stadium. And you did that.
Sometimes I look up in the night sky. Do we look at the same star? 'Cause I might be so wrong and I'm feeling so high. I don't even know why I want to try. Maybe because I'll let it die if I roll the dice. Remember me if you feel like no one can see who you are. I really would sing through the night. Yeah, we would go all night. I wanna run away, and all I buy a ticket. I travel miles on a plane, wanna go somewhere further. But I'm done with outer space, controlled by retrogrades. I've got too much on my plate, my stomach's full, but I still crave. 'Cause I wanna be alone. Don't leave a message at the door. Rebuild my home. 'Cause I wanna be alone. Whispers in the trees, flowing past the skyline. There's a world I just might like behind it, boy.
Well, I can crop this too.
I
I have that on video.
Busted. Straight to jail. Kamikaze!
Whoa. It's crazy.
That's so cool.
I'm trying to find the right angle to film, and it's like the lighting is like overcompensating and being like way too good that it's like all blown out. Okay, let me find a place to film and talk to you guys. I want it to be a little bit festive because Halloween is coming up. So I have my chandelier of pumpkins that my boyfriend made. I thought that was super clever sort of design. He's very intuitive, or like ingenuitive like that. And then some pumpkin lights over there. So this week was crazy, and I didn't really, like, I filmed some bits but not all, the whole like thing. I don't know, I feel like I used to be a lot more comfortable like filming on trips and things like that, but now I'm not so comfortable filming like around family and things like that whenever we go on a trip. I'll show you the footage that I have, but I wish it was more. Whatever, I have what I have. So recently I went to go and see Taylor Swift in New Orleans, and it was an incredible time. I have dreamed of seeing her perform since I was a little girl. As soon as I knew concerts were a thing, I wanted to see her. So I've probably been a fan since like 2006, whenever she first released her self-titled album, and I've been a fan ever since. Like, there's never been a day almost without her in a way. Like, I think, so at the beginning of the concert, Gracie Abrams was the opener, and she was talking about how Taylor Swift was like the soundtrack of her life, and there was not much of her life that she could remember without Taylor Swift being a part of her life. And it was very emotional because I think many of us feel the same way. And I had recently, before I left, watched the Miss Americana documentary, and she was talking about how she feels like she has grown up with her fans, and that she would go through something and she would write an album about it, write a song about it, and then it would resonate with her fans, that like we were all going through the same thing at the same time. She's a few years older than me, but whenever I turned 15, I was listening to 15, even if she was doing it a few years ahead of me, or 22, or going through my first like breakup, or going through mixed emotions and navigating, I like this boy, but he doesn't know I exist, all the way to adulthood. And it's like, I don't know how we've been through so much of the same experiences. Like, these are not universal experiences that we're talking about, and they are like far too personal to even talk about. But a big one that I probably could talk about is the fact that like folklore and Evermore are so much these like divorce stories, and so I had them as like a precursor, like as I was navigating the years before my divorce, that where you could see the writing on the wall that it was maybe inevitable. I had these songs to sort of navigate that time with, and it's very special to feel like you're not going through something alone, even though you don't know that person. So it's very, very special to get to see her perform, and it was so magical and so beautiful. Everything was fantastic. From like, I remember like in the very beginning, the literal like lights on the floor that like were lighting from the bottom of the stage. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, the colors were so beautiful. I loved being there, every second of it. It was amazing. So we got to go to it was night 3 in New Orleans. I'm a little bit upset because I had tried to buy like a Saturday show, but I didn't realize that. I thought I was buying for 2023, and it turns out that it was 2024. So I bought Sunday night. in 2024 rather than like a Saturday night show. And lo and behold, what happens at the Saturday night show is Sabrina Carpenter comes out on stage. I still have not watched the performance or her coming out. It's like, it's too heartbreaking. And I told everybody, my crews, we were walking out, I was like, I'm just going to watch the Sabrina moment and I'm going to pretend that it happened at our concert to get through the heartbreak of me picking the wrong night a year ago. But New Orleans was so fun. I didn't really get much footage of like just like not living but like experiencing New Orleans. We went to Café du Monde and had beignets there, and their beignets were really good. That's what they're, I think, known for. But what stood out to me was their coffee. It was probably some of the best coffee I've ever had, and it was also probably some of the cheapest coffee I've ever had. It was like, I want to say like $2.50 for a cup of coffee, and it was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll have like a, you know, a decaf. I think it was like a cafe au lait, so it was like espresso with like mixed with milk. But you got a huge mug of it. I thought it was gonna be like a small like espresso cup sort of situation. No, not at all. It was a huge cup. And it was so, so good. Like honestly, I could probably get down with drinking black coffee if that was the coffee that was served, because it was just so decadent in and of itself. I think there's other stuff that I was gonna talk to you about that I mentioned a while back. I have been interviewing for a job that seems perfect. It's absolutely what I already do for work. So I had to do an assessment for them after the initial like phone screening, and like it's almost like an interview but phone screening. And so I had to do that assessment, and basically for half an hour while I was doing that assessment, I got to do my job again. And I do a very niche job. Like, I think it's a developing job. I don't know how long it's been around, but I respond to comments on brands' social media. So whenever like Wendy's is tweeting at somebody, I've never worked for Wendy's, but it's just an example. That's like a person who does my job that is like tweeting at people. I am very, very thrilled to be interviewing for this job, and I think I nailed the last interview. Basically, I think I answered a problem that one of the higher ups has. And I think that's a good sign if you're answering, like if you're being a solution rather than presenting problems to them. So I'm waiting to see if I've gotten to the second round of interviews. I really think I will. I'm just waiting it out, but the whole process is just taking quite a long time, trying to be patient, but I feel very self-assured of how I did and how I presented myself in that interview. So I'm really proud of myself, which is a good feeling, because there's been a lot of negative feelings about just hearing no after no after no. And I think being an actor has helped me during this time, because you hear so many no's as an actor. It comes with the territory. You assume that you're going to get a no rather than a yes. It's weirder whenever you hear a yes and you actually book something as an actor. The nice thing about applying for jobs, like actual jobs, not acting jobs, is that they will reach out to you and actually tell you no, and that they filled the position with somebody else. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. I'm not sure if there's like something else that I was going to talk about, but I am going to end this vlog here, and I really hope you enjoy all of the Taylor Swift concert footage. I recently went back and watched it with my parents to show them our experience of watching the show, and it's not like the best footage ever, but like reliving the experience was amazing. So I really hope you enjoy the footage that I'm gonna put in here. I'm sorry it wasn't more like day in the life style videos of me like talking to you guys, but it was a really beautiful experience, and I'm so happy to get to share it with you. Well, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you so, so much. As you follow my journey, as I live life and I figure out love and heartbreak and acting career and creativity and finding answers to questions about life that I didn't even know I needed the answer to. And sometimes I don't want the answer to. And I appreciate you going on the journey with me, exploring what it is to like be alive. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and leave me a comment. What is your favorite Taylor Swift song? And if you don't have a favorite Taylor Swift song, maybe you like Sabrina Carpenter, and you can leave what your favorite Sabrina Carpenter song is. My favorite song, favorite Taylor Swift song. It's very hard to pick out one. Oh, currently, I think it might be Down Bad. I think that might be my current favorite. But also, so many songs from Folklore and Evermore. Oh my goodness. I recently put my dad on Folklore and Evermore after I showed him the videos of us going to the concert, so I really hope he enjoys that album. Okay, leave that comment and I'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you all so much. Have a happy Halloween! Okay, bye y'all.